All right, I'm going to start with the first thing that made it into my cart. It was the only thing that I showed you in the shop with me video, and I'm just going to reach and get the top part of it. Some of you guys from the 60s and 70s, maybe even back in the 50s, know what this is. Hi, this is Dena with Left Lane Finds, and welcome back to my channel. I am a part-time reseller on eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, and Facebook Marketplace. This is going to be the haul video from the Salvation Army. I had a lot of strange eyes looking at me that day, and the link to that video will be down below. If you missed it, go back and watch it. You can watch this one first and then go and back and watch that one. You're going to definitely enjoy all the strange eyes. But let's go over what I actually bought, what actually made it into the cart, and that I brought home with me. All right, I'm going to start with the first thing that made it into my cart. It was the only thing that I showed you in the shop with me video, and I'm just going to reach and get the top part of it. Some of you guys from the 60s and 70s, maybe even back in the 50s, know what this is. Oh, it's got a metal top on it. That comes off. There's the inside of it. And let me get you the base here. And this time I'm not going to burn my hand on it. It's not plugged in this time. And let's see if I can get that to focus for you guys. It's an Oster electric fondue. And these are so much fun. Now, I wasn't on the lookout for these until I went to a party during the summertime, and one of the younger guests, I would say someone who's in their late 20s, early 30s, brought this exact one, but in the green. There's different colors of these, which is great. They have all of those like 1970s vibes. And he was like, oh, I only paid $12 for it or $13 for it. Everybody was having a blast doing the fondue. He had all kinds of things to dip into the cheese. He had like cheese in there. And once you have it all heated up, you just set it to low. And then, you know, you can leave it out on the counter for a while and just keep an eye on it. And so many people had so much fun. Now, if you guys can see, I'll try to get the camera to focus there. I paid $7.99 for this. And for the moment, I'm going to keep this and use it, but I am going to resell it. But I'm going to keep an eye out on these. If I will keep buying these and listing them for resale, because they do go for that $20 to $25 range. And so it's a good item to flip, especially if you can get it for the right price. Now, yellow tags were not half price, but it would have been nice to get it half price too. It was tan tags were half price that day at the Salvation Army. Now, I'm going to keep turning around and putting things behind me. Now, oh, I already dropped one on the floor. But a long time ago, long time ago, I'm going to reach down and get that. Oh, let's see here. There we go. Okay. All right. Now I'm all back. A long time ago, in the bins, my daughter and I found these. These are the fondue forks. At first she was thinking, oh, we can do like s'mores and things like that, like on a fire, like a bonfire thing. And I'm like, well, they're a little too short for that because you have to get too close to the fire. Now, you could do s'mores if you're doing it, say, over a grill, you know, if you want to do it that way, toast your marshmallows that way. But I was like, these are fondue forks. Of course, you have to tell the younger folks what it is. And so some of these like have like really nice handles. Let me just keep putting my hand up. Really nice handles, and some of them don't. Some of them have seen better days, but I kept them all. I was like, you know, like here's, let me see if I can pull out. Here's one entire set with the same type handles that'll go perfect with that fondue set. So it didn't bother me. Gotta reach down again, get that one. It didn't bother me that it didn't have the forks with it. You can sell them without the forks. The forks are easy to get, and I'm sure you can even find new ones if you want. Oh, and here, look at this style handle. So I'm trying to grab all the colors here. They always came in sets like this so that you could remember like which one was yours. Kind of little rainbow of colors there. And that way, if you set yours down, you'd be like, oh, mine's the yellow one or the orange one. Oh, I keep dropping them. But anyways, so much fun. And you can do chocolate fondues. You can do cheese fondues. There's all kinds of fondue recipes. And maybe, if I think about it, I'll have to let you guys know. But I might do it on my other channel. For anybody who doesn't know, I have a second YouTube channel. It's called Start With Coffee Adventures. And on that channel, I do recipes, gardening, travel. I have my Jack Russell Terrier on there and anything else. Oh, and coffee houses when I go to coffee houses. And of course, I drink coffee every day anyways. Whether I'm doing the reselling channel or that channel or any day. But I'm going to have coffee houses on there and just anything interesting. And maybe doing the fondue pot on there. That might be what I do. I just don't know when because I got plans coming up and don't know when I'm going to schedule that. But you'll see it pop up. So make sure to pop over to that channel. There's a link down below in the description for my second channel. Make sure to subscribe to that channel. That way when it pops up, you will see it. And I will try to mention it on this channel that that video is up if it works into what I'm, talking about. And let's see here. I also just got a community tab. I've been waiting to get 500 subscribers on this channel to get a community tab. And YouTube went and rolled out that anybody can get a community tab so long as you meet certain requirements. And they're rolling it out to all the new channels, which my Start With Coffee is a new channel. So I have a community tab over there. So that's fun. I'm already posting things to that. And I'm still hoping to get my community tab for this channel. But it looks like I might have to get to 500 subscribers, which I've been growing. I'm really thankful. I appreciate everybody who watches me. Okay, so enough about the fondue forks. Let's talk about the rest of the haul. Okay. So I picked this up. The first thing I do when I pick up something like this, because clear glass isn't something you would normally pick up to resell, but I'm like, this has weight to it. That means it's a lead crystal. It's not like pressed glass or anything like that. And then also, see that pattern on it? That is definitely vintage. That's a vintage pattern. American Brilliance did this style, that kind of star style on there. So tan tags were half off. It says $2.99 on there. So I got it for $1.50 and or dollar whatever they charge on that. $1.49. And I got this for lots of reasons. One, I started a tiny, I don't normally collect anything, a tiny little collection of creamers. But I've been using them in my vignettes. But I also use a coffee creamer every day because I found that I kept putting the milk in and out or the coffee creamer in and out of the fridge every time I filled up my coffee cup. And then my husband was taking the whole, say, half gallon out or the coffee creamer and just leaving it on the counter. Well, I didn't want it to get warm or it just makes everything spoil faster. So I was like, you know what? It's just better to have a coffee creamer. So it's kind of like our little coffee station or it's like yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like a coffee station. We have everything right in one area. We can go over there and you put your milk in, put your sweeteners in. I don't use any sugar in mine. I just do cream. But I was like, how pretty is that? So not only would this be great in a tiered tray or a vignette, because you can put all kinds of different colors in there or just something poking out of it. You can use it like a vase. But for now, I think I might be keeping this. But I didn't comp this out. And if it's worth a lot of money, because it is very, very vintage. This was made a long time ago. And lead crystal. If it is worth a lot, like say more than $20, I am definitely putting this up, and it'll be on eBay and Etsy. I gotta reach back here and get these two items. This was just so pretty. Making sure I have the flowers the right way. Is that not just beautiful? I love the dainty flowers, the purples, the oranges, the yellows. I just love that. And then look at this along here. That is just beautiful. So it says Mikasa Fine Ivory Margot D1006 oven to table dishware, or oven to table to dishwasher, safe for microwave oven, Japan. Now, you might think when you see dishwasher and oven, dishwasher, what's funny is oven to table. I would never put something like this in the oven, but dishwasher and microwave, you would think that it's not vintage, but it is. Microwaves have been around for a long time. I mean, you know, we had them in the 70s, right? So, and we were late to the game. My family was late to the game getting one. So this is definitely vintage. It's made in Japan, and it's this beautiful ivory color too. So this is a large vegetable bowl, and here is like the serving platter, or sometimes known as a chop plate. But it's got the same flowers on it and the same border. I'm trying to see where my camera's. That border is just so pretty. And let me show you the back of it so you guys can read that. Hopefully that's focusing for you. Let me just hold that for a bit. Might be easier if I took a picture and dropped that in. And so these were 2 for $5.99, which that caught my eye. I'm like, normally they were the prices on things, as we all know, in thrift stores have gone up, and they're kind of randomly priced. I was like, why is this so cheap? Like all of a sudden this is cheap. $3 each? Yes, in the cart they go. I'm expecting to get somewhere in the $45 to $55 range for the pair. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to list them up separately, or as one, like a one set, or if I want to do them individually. So I got a big debate about that. It's always a debate. Sometimes if I do set it up as a set and it's not selling, I will then separate it, or if it's separate and it's not selling, I will put them together. I change up my listings all the time. Just like sometimes I put, it's like the price plus shipping, and if it doesn't sell right away, I just add the shipping cost, like kind of an average cost, what I would think it would be, to the price, and then I just say free shipping. The person's still paying roughly the same price no matter where they live in the United States, and they tend to sell if they think if they're getting free shipping. It's just one of those like things I like to do with my listings. And let's see here, my total spend. I have one more item to go. My total spend was $25.93. There was only one item that was half price. Now the last item is for me. So you're hearing a lot of it's me, but I just love that those Mikasa dishes kind of pay for things that are for me, or things that I'm going to use for a little bit of time and then, list them and sell them later. That is a benefit of being a reseller, is I can sell like 2 items, pay for everything I bought, plus profit, and then still even profit more later on once I sell those other items. So I got these. So these are kind of like a capri, like a denim capri. They're below the knee. But they're not to the ankle. They're just below the knee, which I kind of like that they weren't that, because I'm not that tall. They are Tommy Hilfigers. Back here, it's got it on the pocket. And of course, it's got the little thing on the pocket right there. So I love this brand. I used to buy this brand all the time. And I paid $8.99 for it. Let's see here. So what I wanted to tell you about it is I bought these for myself. And so I have been losing weight lately, and I had a goal and then a stretch goal, and I blew through both of those goals, and now I have a stretch goal, and I'm within like 9 pounds of that goal. Well, what's happening is none of my clothes fit me. My shirts, oh, they fit me because, you know, that didn't change that much, but everything else is where I lost the weight. I lost over 30 pounds so far, and none of my shorts fit me, none of my jeans fit me, nothing fits me. And I even went back in my closet and pulled out items that I haven't been able to wear for years, thinking, well, maybe I'll be able to pull them on. Well, not only was I able to pull them on, but they were way too big for me too. So even things from years ago that I used to wear that I kept thinking, oh, if I lose the weight, I can fit into them. I'm like, I can't fit into those either. So I bought these for myself, so I have something to wear. Maybe not now because we're going into winter time, but I thought at least I'll have something come spring, unless I lose that other 9 pounds. But then these will just fit better if I lose the other 9 pounds. So I don't want to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe, because initially, if I had done that meeting my first goal, none of those clothes would fit me. And now I've met my stretch goal, and now, you know, so I don't know, I can't go out and keep buying clothes because I don't know where I'm going to be in terms of weight or where I'm going to settle. Who knows? I might be done. I might just be right here and just stay here for a while and not worry about losing that other 9 pounds. But I did make that goal just in case, because it was just, you know, something that happened. And so I'm pretty happy about the weight loss and getting, you know, healthier and all that kind of stuff. But I love that I can go to the thrift store, buy myself a pair of, you know, designer jeans for $9. And that is the total haul. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that. Again, make sure you go back and watch the Shop With Me video. If you didn't see that, there will be a link down below in the description for that. And also check out my second channel, Start With Coffee Adventures. There's always a link in the description for that as well. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you subscribing. It makes it easier to, you know, find my channel, and of course it's free. And for all my subscribers, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I will catch you guys later.